All right, so I just recorded a lengthy video, and I think I'm going to split it in two. The one is me walking around looking at the hemp plants. The other one is me summoning cats by calling them by their name, and they come charging. Oh, so yeah, let's see. Interesting things about today. Oh, first off, I had that whack dream, and I really had to get a way to get that out and off my chest before I could produce any other content. Pardon me. Phone hand is holding the bowl for the pipe. Tobacco. So yesterday when I worked, because I don't have tubes for my machine, not buying an $8 freaking pack of cigarettes. Also, they don't sell my brand. Hang on. Barely see me there. Trimmed the mustache to look a little better. Took a shower before I went to work. Almost forgot to put a hair tie on until a half hour into shift. Boss didn't even think about it, say anything. Which means if I didn't wear one, nobody would notice. And honestly, the hair tie is really bad for the locking. So, and they're doing really good right now. So, let's see. I wore the only pair of black slacks that had a functional button and no paint stains. There are combinations of the two, but never the two together. Or permutations of the two. Yesterday I wore 3 rings. Yesterday I wore 2 rings. Today I wore 3. After the very first customer that I interacted with, an old farmer who bears the same first name as my mom's dad, may he rest in peace, World War II vet. This old farmer shook my hand, and there was a particular handshake, and I was like, oh, return the particular handshake. But I've not done a further secret handshake. But came back today. They suggested wearing a black shirt. The only black shirt I have that doesn't have print on it is V-necks. And I can't wear those with khakis because that's Walmart shooter outfit, and I'm not down with that. So black slacks, black V-neck, gray A-shirt, gold and silver on my right hand, turquoise and tiger's eye. Same dude came in first thing today, noticed it, didn't say anything. By the time he left, he was wearing a ring on his right ring finger that looked like it was a diamond-studded silver eagle. Very handsome ring. See, I was able to be a little bit more confident, getting into the groove a bit. Boss is like, you need to not move so fast. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get it all done. And it's like, you haven't seen me work yet. It's going to get to a point where I'm just like flicking around. People are going to be like, damn, that guy moves fast. And he doesn't drop stuff. Today I cooked 4 sausage and cheese croissant sandwiches with egg, 4 sausage and egg and cheese biscuits, several servings of biscuits and gravy. The gravy's not homemade though. I've not actually made that homemade biscuit gravy myself, but I'm pretty sure I know how. Oh, let's see. Lunchtime came. Yesterday being Memorial Day, we didn't really do lunch. We kind of made it an a la carte. Nobody ever came in, so as far as asking for lunch. But when work is resumed and there's a lot of people coming through, they do eat their lunch there, or at least pick it up to go. 8 hamburgers, or cheeseburgers rather, 6 corn dogs, order of fries, 2 orders of cauliflower, 2 orders of jalapeno poppers. There's all sorts of stuff. And as soon as they replace their pizza oven, I'm going to be doing pizza again. And as I was going through the walk-in looking for things that might be able to be stocked, but we still hadn't got shipment in yet at that time, everything was basically as stocked as I'd put it, and they'd sold a couple of things. Found that they do in fact have par-baked pizza crusts, which is excellent for me because my hands don't work right to be able to do the dough slapping or tossing. They just don't work like that, and that was going to be an issue, but no, they're par-baked. I know it's cheating, but whatever. I'll make some good pizzas. Brought my bag of tobacco instead of yesterday when I didn't have tobacco. I bought a couple of Black and Milds and smoked those. So I brought my bag of newer tobacco. Brought my little manual belts, Top-O-Matic. Bought a pack of zigzags. Was told to keep the receipt just in case anybody would be like, "Hey, did you pay for that?" Yeah, man, here's my receipt. By the end of the day, I was an hourly cigarette break or whatever, and they noticed that I was rolling up and walking out, and so somebody was like, "Hey, what's he rolling?" So then they saw that I was rolling this, pipe tobacco, old school, with a little roach in the end of it so I don't get it in my teeth. And gained some respect points for the old schoolers on that one. That was pretty cool. Had one youngish dude come in, yeah, the weirdest outfit. Looked like a Hawaiian shirt, torn work blue jeans, and some fancy-ass brown pull-on cowboy boots. And hooked him up and served him whatever, and then I rolled a cigarette and went to head out, and he held the door quite gentlemanly, and hey, what's up, have a good day, and all that. But he seemed like as soon as they realized that I'm this, like, I drive this old pickup truck, and I live out in the country, and I went to school there, and I roll my own cigarettes, and local society can see the rings. So it was a very productive, it was a good day. I think I'm going to fit in. Conversation with the lady that comes in every day and sees all the other oldsters, and apparently she lost her husband just a few months ago, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I lost my parents," I said I would probably be here for a while, so as far as work time, so I'll see you around for sure. And she's like, "Yeah, I got my son, but he works the night, sleeps in the day, so I got to be quiet, so I'll just come down here and read the paper and hang out," and everybody seems cool, and so I'm going to make some friends. And it's a thing I used to do while driving cab as well. Was there were some folks that were obviously lonely, and just somebody that's willing to listen and pay attention and care. It's a thing that I'm very good at, and people take advantage of it, but then there's other people that don't, and those are the ones that make it worth it. So that's always nice. But yeah, so it was a productive and fruitful day, I believe. And like I said, I managed to kind of make an impression and a little conversation that I've mentioned in previous videos that are still uploading with some of the oldsters and old schoolers and my high school physical science teacher, which was funny because he was, this guy was teaching to the test a decade before it was made law to teach to the test. And what funny thing happened with him and another teacher, which the other teacher did not teach to the test. And in fact, I paid rapt attention during his classes, but the notes were so annoying that what happened with both of these teachers was they wanted us to basically copy word for word the contents of their overhead projection sheets with notes. And it's like, okay, cool, but this is what's in the book. You basically copied a chapter of the book and we're writing it down. Like, I mean, I get the process. You take the notes and you remember it. But a friend of mine at the time, who I'm unfortunately no longer friends with, meow, meow, meow. It's a talking cat. Meow. Hello, oi, bee, bee, bee. Oi, 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 oi. I'm gonna assume this can see me. Meow. Basically what I did with these notes was I parodied them, very Python-esque. Just changed names to funny words that were similar and turned the narratives into other stories. Eventually got caught writing these hilarious notes. And the teachers were like, really? And I said, look, you wanted me to take notes, I took notes, right? And they're like, yeah, but I said, so give me the test and talk to me after you score it. So I graded A+ on all these tests because it's science or contemporary law issues. And that's the thing is one thing I'm really looking forward to is there's going to come a point where my U.S. history and contemporary law teacher at this little farm town school who instilled some real serious knowledge, like real knowledge, not textbook bullshit, about laws, rights. This is how I'm already aware of the fact that our laws are not granted; they are natural. Like, he explained these things. It was very great. He was also a state champ basketball coach for many, many years. Eventually, this guy's got to come into the gas station, and I can say thank you. The other government teacher that I really didn't take serious, and he was kind of a douchebag, and I was kind of a douchebag. He's long since passed away, unfortunately, but I did pay my respects. Oi. Oi. Oi, bee, 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 bee. Oi. Oof. We got kitty cats on the roof. Yeah, anyways, it's going to be an interesting time. Going to be reacquainting myself with a lot of people who saw me every day for a long time and either didn't know anything about me or only knew the wrong things that weren't true about me. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. Meow. Oi. Oi. Oi, bee, 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 bee. Oi, bee, 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 bee. Oi. 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 All right, so that concludes my video production for the time being until I end up coming up with something else to say. I don't know. I'm hopeful, feeling positive. Gonna make less per hour, but probably work a few more hours. Get to the point where I'm not, at the very least, if I'm not getting jerked around the way I was at the last job, call that a win, right? So, anyways, got to cut this short. Got to get it plugged in and see if I can. I don't know how long this is going to take to upload the first one before I upload any of the rest of these. And like I said, I got to cut the previous one into 2 segments, first half and second half, and then I don't know, man. It'll be uploaded when it's uploaded. So I hope everybody's having a good day.